aggression. Who'd you give the round to, Steve?
Bradley. Witter landed only one punch.
So it's now an even fight.
On my card, yeah.
Time. Start closing, okay? Start closing the gap. All right, but that was loud. Okay, you can't just lunge in here, okay? All right. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Let's keep them relaxed, okay, baby? Keep them relaxed. He relaxed. Timmy, this is the time where you start closing gaps, baby. Here, right here.
Action from round 7. Watch the feet. Witter loses his feet there. Clearly not a knockdown. Good call by the referee. And then later in the round, Bradley, that's that overhand punch. Again, Witter, his hands are always down. He's never going to block any shots. He moved his head. The punch still landed. It was a scoring blow. And then Witter, very awkward looking left hand from the southpaw stance. Hard fighter to figure, Junior Witter. Hard to defend against when he throws one shot at a time after waiting 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds.
Yeah, I absolutely think that anybody could start letting their hands go and land wins these fights. Start throwing, stringing shots together that do land. And Joe Diaz in Bradley's corner echoed what we've been calling for the American to close the gap. And he's trying to do exactly that again. Right hand from Bradley. Missed with the left, right hand landed. Now he's mugging the champion all over. Warning for tactics from Bradley by the referee.
And the referee, Baravecchio, can be a critical factor here because the point Bradley got for the knockdown, if he loses it for butting or being over-aggressive, that would be a killer.
What a thought. Junior Witter back to us now, pawing again. Just trying to create some kind of an opening, but he hasn't had a combination land, Steve, in many, many rounds. I want Junior to pick it up here. The champion, his belt in jeopardy so far, it would seem.
Oh yeah, this is anybody's fight.
Bradley hanging there. He's felt Witter's power and he's not afraid of it, Steve. It's obvious he's not going to back off because of that. He may run into some combinations, but he feels he's stronger. And he's dumped the champion on the canvas. I would say he is.
And that experience of Witter's coming in handy right now.
Oh, Witter, just that single shot. Bradley was open. Steve, it's adjustment time for Junior Witter. Is he just hanging cool, saying, I'm in the fight? How could he be?
You can see when he leads how awkward he looks and how badly he missed that left hand.
He doesn't look like he could solve Bradley. He's having as much issue solving the challenger as Bradley is the champion's awkwardness and elusiveness.
Witter, I think, better served to fight orthodox. A, he can land the jab better, as you pointed out earlier. B, the right hand, he'll see it better.
He'll see the right better, exactly.
I don't think Witter should be fighting southpaw at all.
Single shots from Witter, not much of a round for either guy. Oh, he tried to just jump him there. Half minute to go in the 8th. This is a title fight scheduled for 12. The American Timothy Bradley, first time as a pro fighting outside his native California, is hanging tough with the champion Junior Witter of Bradford, England. Nick Charles, Steve Farhood, ringside in Nottingham, England. Hope you're enjoying this special Saturday Night Show box. Bradley more rough tactics. He just feels he's the stronger guy. Witter's got to outbox him and start sweeping rounds, Steve.
Yeah. Simon, deep breathe. Right. Vaseline, Simon's thing. Got it there, got it there. Give me a book.
Junior Witter marked under the right eye. We're going to show you now why. Throughout this fight, Tim Bradley has been warned by referee Baravecchio about butting. Here you see why.
Oh, yeah.
That's round 2. Now we're going to see round 4. Well, that's a butt to the chest. You don't see that too often. But clearly Bradley leading with his head. And Witter very uncomfortable there. The referee warned him there. That was round 6. Is Bradley on the verge of losing a point? That is the question.
Boy, that's solid, Cameron.
He's lost 2 points out of the all 5. You understand? Right, let's...
Steve, what advice would you be giving the champion right now?
Wow, that's a good question, Nick, because I think he's in a very unaccustomed position of having to make something happen. That's not usually the way it is with Junior Witter. Again, he's a master of pace and distance, and right now the momentum is all Tim Bradley. Even if the cards are very close, I have it very, very close. Bradley ahead 1 point.
Do you sense he wants to keep things at this fairly, well, less than hectic pace, I should say?
Yes. I don't know if he's capable of fighting any other way.
And Steve, once again, Spain, Italy, and Belgium are the judges here. But what about the adage, cliche or not, you got to beat the champion, you got to carry him off on a shield to win the title on the champion's home ground?
Nick, I hate that thinking. I don't think it's fair. It's not true.
Fair. We know
right.
It's not fair.
But so many people say you have to take the title from the champion. When the bell rings, there is no champion and no challenger in the round. If you nip a guy, you deserve the round 10-9. I don't care which guy's the champion.
Yeah, and each round, I mean, obviously you turn in the cards after the first, second, third, and so forth. So you all of a sudden can't stop loading it in favor of the hometown guy.
Hey, if Junior Witter loses this fight by 1 point, it's his own fault. He does not fight at a fast pace.
Bradley fighting. He's got respect for the champion, but it looks like the champion's confidence is draining a little bit. He's just not able to figure out the challenger. Not time those rushes well enough. Not catch him on a switch. Or with a switch. Right there, Bradley just keeps punching, so he's ramped it up.
With the minimum amount of punches landed by each guy, the margin for error for each guy becomes much, much smaller. Bradley cashed in with the big shot. It's really the only difference in the fight right now.
Well, Bradley, we know, hasn't been down. We've seen a lot of his fights. Witter has knockdown power. We know that. He put away Vivian Harris in 7 in his last fight. A little defense out of Bradley, not just these rushes forward.
Well, they've gone back to the pace that was in play before the knockdown. It's sloppy again. Witter certainly being negative, doesn't want to mix.
Witter in the fight of his champion life anyway.
I gave Witter 4 out of the first 5 rounds, and as much because of his jab as anything else. Have not seen that punch. Witter really looks older now. He looks slower, and he looks a little weaker, too.
He does.
Nothing on that jab he just threw.
I certainly don't see confidence from the champion here. And the momentum clearly, in terms of the mental games, belonging to Bradley, but he's got to watch out here. Now he's letting his hands go. Here comes Bradley right in the champion's face again, walking him down.
Okay, come on. Here, Coach. Take a deep breath. I want you to recover. Okay, we got 2 more rounds. We got 3 more rounds, baby. Okay, in these 3 rounds, I want you to be careful. Okay, when you're going in there, be careful. Okay? I'm going inside. Hey, to me. Hey, try to put your punches underneath his defense, okay? Right here. I want you to break them down. You got 3 more rounds. I want you to start breaking them down more, okay? Hey, go to the body. Make him think you're going to the body and pop up with the right again. Okay. And you could do it. He's dead tired. He's trying to survive now. Okay, let's go.
It's like he's doing more work, right? All he's trying to do is pinch a few points.
Punch off, yeah. Throw him straight, Junior. Throw straight. And keep your head down. Keep your head down.
Right.
Don't drop your hands.
Hold
your hands close and back.
It slips you right when you sit on. Come on. 3 rounds straight. Come on.
They want Witter to get a lot busier, not drop his hands, let his hands go. As for Joel Diaz's instruction to Timothy Bradley, go to the body now, take those legs away even more, and sucker him for that overhand right again. So go down low, let him drop his hands, and then crash through with that right hand.
Early on, I was critical of Bradley maybe for being too patient. The positive, though, he wasn't uptight. You'd think he would be, given this moment. He didn't burn a lot of energy from tension, and as a result, now in round 10, he looks reasonably fresh.
That's a great point, Steve. And, you know, as you said, confidence never looked shaken. He wasn't deer in the headlights type of thing. Hey, that get swept up in the moment. But he was cautious. He had obviously felt Witter's punches and said, this guy's not hurting me. It's not threatening me enough. And as long as I'm careful and put something together offensively, I could hang with him and maybe beat him. 10th. Nice shot from Bradley lands, and the champion now chin in the air trying to run away from that pressure. Oh, a low blow there. Referee didn't catch it. That was a low blow from Witter. He's low again with that left hand.
Boy, Tim Bradley.
Now he's warned by the referee.
Halfway through this fight, Bradley discovered the left hook.
Yeah, and now the jab a little bit. So Bradley going after Witter. Man, Witter looks...
Nick, I think he looks old.
Like he's starting to fall apart.
There is nothing
I don't want
on
to
his
say it
punches.
too soon.
But there's nothing on his punches. No power whatsoever.
Again, a 34-year-old, 140-pound champion. You don't see that very often. These little guys to last that long and be this effective. And Witter, I thought right now, was at the top of his game going into this fight.
We don't know how this is going to turn out because the judges could do whatever they do. But let's remind everybody that Tim Bradley has never fought a contender, much less a champion before. He's on the road, and he's fighting, at worst, the second best 140-pounder in the world. And he's in this fight, and on my card, he's winning.
Yeah, right hand just landed. Quantum leap for Bradley. He's unfazed. And again, Steve, be honest, we were critical of that strategy. What are you giving this guy too much respect? Why be too cautious? I don't say he's, well, maybe he is slowly cracking that egg and breaking down the champion. Oh, Witter's chin's in the air there. He's holding on. He looks a little gassed, you're right.
And mark my words, after this fight, if Junior Witter loses, one of the things he will complain about is Tim Bradley's head. No doubt. And he'll be right.
Right hand from Bradley just missed.
Nice left hook to the body by Bradley.
He's roughing him up. He's just roughing up the champion, showing him no respect.
No doubt who won this round. This was clearly Bradley's round.
How can you say Junior Witter's winning this fight? You know, I don't care where we are. We could be literally in his backyard. 2 to go.
Come on, sit down. Hey, Timmy, this guy's losing his title. You know what he can do? Hey, his promoter is so desperate for him to do something he can't do shit no more. Let's go. Let's put the work in there. You can do it.
Right,
Come on, recover, baby, recover.
I need you to rinse. He's not going southpaw no more, if you know this, right?
Hey,
He's not
his hand's not out here no more. Right here.
Yep.
Can't move, dude. This is all you. I just want you to keep your pace.
Action from round 10. A good one for Tim Bradley. Wow, that left hook landed flush. He doubles it up. But the first one landed that was way more powerful and more effective and cleaner than anything Junior Witter landed. You know what? I don't think that was low. I think the referee called it right. Bradley was a little bent over as he came in. That's why it looked low. But that was a clean left hand to the body by Junior Witter.
We need these rounds.
We need this round, baby.
We need these rounds.